plug in this live well. You got one in the boat. And even if he comes in with a couple and they're not huge, we end up
we're gonna catch one. We'll catch big
you know,
ones.
I can make it up with my 3 whenever it does happen.
With one in the box, Cody sets the
Big
hook
one.
on fish number
Good
2.
one. Solid.
Keep them on.
Got
In
him.
the boat. He'll catch.
Not huge.
It's 2.
Well, I'll take the right side of the live well, I guess.
Hey, we got a net.
2.
There you go. Fish numero 2.
If you've got a good shot from the Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series, post it up to Instagram or Facebook. Hashtag #WeAreCollegiateBass. Share the love of collegiate bass. Coming up, we'll get back on the water with more from the 2017 Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series from Lake Dardanelle.
It's in our stomping grounds and our playground. It's in our sights and our commitment. It's in him, it was in them, and it will continue with her. It's in my nature. Is it in yours?
Everybody knows somebody that just seems to have things go wrong around him. And for me, it's my good buddy Z when he heads to the water. It's like a black cloud follows this guy around. He runs out of gas, locks his keys in the car, or worse, has a flat tire coming to him from the water. But old Z's a pretty sharp guy. He relies on Boat US in those situations where something goes wrong.
Boat US has the finest low-cost boat insurance and the largest fleet of towboats ready to assist you 24/7. Visit BoatUS.com.
Engineered to excel, the Ranger Z500 and Z100 series are built for the ultimate ownership experience. It's a commitment to excellence packed with real-world advantages and exclusive features. Experience the accelerated performance standards of the legendary Ranger Z series. From first light to last cast, they're put together to set you apart. Yamaha Outboards. Reliability starts here.
Meet the water's lightest 25 horsepower 4-stroke, the all-new Yamaha F25, the new standard in 25 horsepower portable 4-strokes. At just 126 pounds, it's got the best power-to-weight ratio of any 25 horsepower 4-stroke on the water. With performance that bests the previous Yamaha F25 and features like Yamaha's VTS for precise trolling speeds, batteryless EFI, built-in resting pads, and carry handles, it's the perfect portable power for small boats.
Out here, we're hostile, cold, and cruel. Our way of life. There's no better way to live. Guts, glory, ram.
The Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series is brought to you in part by Cabela's, it's in your nature. Ram Trucks, Guts, Glory, Ram, and by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. Welcome back to Lake Dardanelle. This is day 1 of the Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series. We'll pick up the action with the University of North Alabama's Nathan Martin and Parker Davis.
Just need an old big bite early, like we had yesterday.
Huh?
So we just need an old big bite in here early, like we had yesterday.
We don't get old big bite here shortly. I like the water movement in here.
Yeah, it's just enough.
Well, last night it rained probably 3 inches. It didn't muddy up our water, but it's a lot cooler this morning than it was yesterday, so I'm sure it's got him a little lockjaw. Yesterday we come in here and we got 5 bites in 15 minutes. Today we've been fishing for 15, we ain't had but 1, so Definitely slowed them down, but they ain't going anywhere. They're in here.
Back on Jake Lee and Jacob Fouts. Throwing swim jigs in shallow cover is paying off.
That one might be a keeper. I don't think it will be though. Be close. Oh yeah, he goes. Little one, second one of the day. We're still catching them on a swim jig here. Moving baits, pretty much predominantly what we've caught them on. But we have caught a couple big ones slowing down, flipping a tube, a jig, something like that. Later in the day, we're probably gonna have to slow down.
Checking back with Nathan Martin and Parker Davis. They've got a hook in fish number 1.
Golly.
Not a very big one, but we'll take it.
Back us off.
I got it. That's the male. Good job.
That right there will get your blood pumping.
Oh, yeah.
When you know you got 5-pounders down there, you don't know which one's biting, you can't see them.
Moving on, we'll check in with Missouri State's Nick King and Hayden Lee.
Hey, there's a mom.
Yeah. There's another one in there somewhere.
Yeah, there's another one in there. There
she is.
Scared the crap out of me. Well, midday update here. And as you can tell, the wind is howling. We fished through about every condition we can this morning. I was really hoping that the sun would stay out, but it's pretty spotty right now, and we've even been rained on a little bit. I think a lot of the bags are gonna be a lot lower than what people thought with these conditions. And given the amount of pressure on the lake, we got over 300 or 400 boats out on the lake today. So, I mean, the lake's really fishing small. I think the guys that are gonna come out on top today are gonna find their own water, something that no one else has found, and stick with it. But for the majority of the guys, sharing water is gonna hurt. And we've had to deal with some of that today as well. And not only that, but the weather is playing against us, not in our favor. But I think total, to take the tournament, you're gonna need a little over 40 pounds. And for big bass, I think anywhere between 7 and 8 pounds would be a reasonable guess. So we'll see. I mean, I could be completely wrong.
I don't know. It's going to be an interesting afternoon. I really hope, since we don't have to weigh in until 4 o'clock, we can get on maybe a 3 to 4 o'clock bite. And that's kind of what I'm banking on right now to fill this limit out. So we'll have to see. Just keep our heads down, keep grinding.
It's setting up to be a tough day on Dardanelle, but conditions do apply to all anglers. Mother Nature does not discriminate. The Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series is on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Get a good shot? Post it up. #WeAreCollegiateBass. Stay with us. Coming up, we'll get back out on the water for more from the 2017 Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series.
There's two things between an angler and the fish: the sun and the bugs. Sawyer's line of sunscreens and bug sprays keep you focused on the fish. Sawyer's Stay Put sunscreen formula bonds with your skin for a more comfortable and better level protection. And picaridin insect repellent will only harm the bugs, never your fishing gear. Also, Sawyer permethrin repels and kills on contact over 55 species of insects. You're already outdoors. Sawyer keeps you there.
Mugshot.
You put the cool in life. We put the cool in coolers. Arctic Ice.
Let's get down to business. Quiet, you sons of fishes. Now, what?
I'm switching sonar.
Why?
Because now I can see fish swimming live in front of my boat. I even see fish attack my lure. Y'all's sonar's just history. I'm out.
I'm with him.
Bass Angler Magazine brings you more. If you want to learn the latest techniques, win your next bass tournament, or simply catch more bass, then Bass Angler Magazine is for you. From California to Florida, finesse to frogging, Bass Angler Magazine is jam-packed with how-to information from the world's best pros. Published every season, Bass Angler Magazine is crammed with fresh new articles designed to help anglers of all levels learn more and catch more bass. Sign up at bassanglermag.com today. Bass Angler is also available at your local Cabela's.
The Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Series is brought to you in part by Yamaha Marine. Reliability starts here. Garmin, fight your fish, not your fish finder. And by Denali Rods. Experience the Denali advantage. Welcome back to Lake Dardanelle in the Arkansas River Valley for the 2017 Cabela's Collegiate Bass Fishing Open. We'll get right back into tournament coverage with the team of Daniel Lemons and Ethan Raleigh, representing Kentucky's Morehead State University.
The lake's fishing tough, but the fish that's giving up are actually really good fish. Even if it's a 3-bite-a-day tournament.
What are you thinking about right now? What are you looking for?
Color-wise, I'm trying to find something like that without rattles. This has rattles. Something about, I don't know, 5 to 8 foot deep.
One thing our teammates told us, every fish they caught, they were all completely full of shad.
Yeah. So, then with just a little bit of flash, no, I don't want to really go with a crawl color.
We can't get past the little ones.
All right, I'm Thomas Eichhoff, University of Iowa, exercise science major.
I'm Austin Bartholomew, University of Iowa, and sport and rec management major.
We are on Lake Dardanelle doing some bass fishing, very unsuccessfully at this point. We've been doing a lot of trying to pick apart shoreline structure with crankbaits, chatterbaits, pretty much anything moving. That's what we did yesterday. This is still really only my first year competing in tournaments, and so is Austin, so we're still learning the whole series of tournaments and trying to get better as anglers and learn these lakes better to be able to compete with some of these other schools that have been doing it for a long time. There's got to be fish in here somewhere. There's got to be a fish in here somewhere.
This is Chad Moore and Ryan Neville, fishing for Abilene's McMurray University.
Well, this morning we started back here actually and caught a couple real quick, but a lot of boats came back here, so we got out and ran up to a couple bridges that we found pre-fishing and started cranking and wacky rigging some rocks, and they were on them this morning.
I've got our keeper.